Hey there again, folks. Welcome back to the really long walk. Now that I've welcomed you back, let's make some beds. Alright. Need to see about pitching some sheep next time I see them, so I don't get too low of wool. Oh, hit E instead of W. I hate when I do that. Making pretty good progress, I think. As I showed at the end of the last one, we're at 42,000 blocks, 42 and a half almost. We're at over 42,500 now. Progress, whoa, crap. Oh man, short day. Wow. That's a quick day. Man, as my teacher once said, fun flies when you're doing time. By the way, my teacher was a little crazy, if you couldn't tell. I don't think anything can spawn up here, but let's be safe. Alright. Bed. Just made you. Get down there and let me sleep. Nothing spawn, nothing spawn. I put a torch. Yeah, I put a torch down. But I just hear footsteps. Thought I just heard footsteps. Maybe I didn't. Well, I heard a chicken there, so that might have been what I heard. In the current version, I can't remember. Are there footsteps? That's something I'm just thinking about. I don't remember if there's footsteps or not. There might be. I know that sometimes I definitely know in the current version you can sometimes it makes a noise when you're moving over dirt, because there's been times when I've went from stone to dirt, and I suddenly thought it was somebody behind me, so I'm like, okay, nobody. I've done that before, but I can't remember if there's very light footsteps right now. Yeah, I can't remember if that's something that happens now or not. I'll try to remember to do that. It's funny. It probably is, but I got so used to it that I haven't ever really thought about it. Maybe it's not as loud. That might be what it is. It might still be there, but might not be as loud. So you don't notice it as well. Yeah, I have to remember to check that. Speaking of the current version, I'll get to that in a moment. Actually, the first thing I want to mention is tonight, Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, right? Well, it's January 21st. Yes, this is a Wednesday. I worked overnight Monday night, so my days are a little more screwed up than normal. Overnight shift. In most instances, I would actually prefer a night shift, but that instance, I would prefer not to have had to do it at all. Inventory, if you're wondering. Always hated inventory. Sucks. But anyway, ooh, sheep. Let's punch them. Weird column. Yeah, today is Wednesday. So, you're probably wondering why I'm making sure to point that out. I'm very certain. I'm pointing it out because tonight, at about 7 p.m., Tonic and I shall be live streaming the end of the Diversity 2 series. As I was saying in the last episode, I told you to be looking out for it, and that grass should have totally been looking out for it because it got cut. I'm the lawnmower. I'm the lawnmower man. Completely unrelated to the movie The Lawnmower Man, which I really don't remember much about. That was a weird movie from what I remember. But we're going to be live streaming the end of Diversity 2, the parkour part of it. Much agony and defeat will probably be felt by all parties involved, but mostly from me and Tonic. So you can feel free to come and point at us and laugh at our misery if you so wish. I'll be tweeting this. I'll be tweeting it out. I need to remember to do that. I noticed that Tonic tweeted it out last night sometime, so I need to tweet that out so folks will know from my angle of things. I'll try to get this video out a bit earlier than normal. I really don't have a set upload schedule as far as what time things go up, so sometimes stuff, will come up at, they'll go up at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes they'll go up at 7. Sometimes it'll be 7 at night. It's probably not a good thing. I'm good on call. It's probably not a good thing. But, oh well. It's how I do things. I tend to not pre-record things just too far in advance. And also I like to make sure to keep my playlists very fell in the water. I like to keep my playlists up to date. And when you schedule a video, you can't add it to a playlist. I don't think you can anyway. Until after it's published. And I am, if you haven't, realized yet, the worst person with a memory ever. Wait, that wasn't the right sentence. I am a person with the worst scent. With the worst scent. Well, depends on the circumstances. I have been reviled and revered at the same time because of certain scents. If that makes sense. But, crap, what was I saying? Oh, yeah! Ironically, I was saying I have a horrible memory. Was what I was trying to say. That totally was not planned. Which is a very, very sad event inside of this episode. Why was I talking about me having bad memory? Oh yeah! This is so sad. I feel like I should have like sad music playing right now. In remembrance of Shook's memories. Oh, how they will be missed. Well, not really. You'd have to be able to remember them to miss them. I have a bad time remembering to go back and update the playlist, is what I was saying, so that's why I don't tend to schedule my videos. And I know I've accidentally added videos out of order because of such a thing, so I just tend not to do it. So that's why my videos go up at really random times, because I'm not, I don't just hold myself to any specific time to upload them, as long as it happens sometime that day that I want to upload it. And, then I sometimes forget. I'm like, oh yeah, I uploaded that video. And I forgot to put in the information and stuff for it. So, gotta do that. So yeah, that's another reason I don't just do a lot of scheduling. I do it some though, especially some of my recordings with Tonic. Try to get the videos out at the same time. It makes sense there, and I can remember to go back and add some to the playlist. Although I guess some really isn't that big a deal. No, I add all my Minecraft bingo videos to a playlist. It's not like you would be just incredibly sad if you couldn't keep up with the order that they were done. This one makes sense since this is a this playlist makes sense since you know we're on a journey, and you don't want to watch you might not want to just watch this one and then suddenly go to 2 years into the future and see the episode that was done then. So yeah, this one makes sense. Although I'm speaking from my own personal point of view, a lot of people don't it don't bother them to watch things out of order. That's something that I've always had trouble with. Even even stuff that where the order has nothing to do with it, like the Final Fantasy games. None of the Final Fantasy games really are important to the others as far as story or characters and all that stuff, but I felt really weird playing some without having played the others. Well, it's important in a couple instances. Final Fantasy X had Final Fantasy X-2, and Final Fantasy 13, I think, had a sequel as well. Although I never finished Final Fantasy 13, so... Was it 13? I think it was 13. Which one has lightning in it? Wait, do I need a boat? Oh, let's make a boat while I'm here. Let's make 2 boats. Can never have too many boats. Dang it, I have too many boats! Dang it! Well, now I'm good. Now I'm good. Wait, actually, I would have been okay anyway. Well, that paddock was for nothing. Yeah, that's something that I've always, I just have always felt weird about skipping stuff. And the same thing, is the case with YouTube. I know that some people don't have a problem with it, but I'm just a weird person like that. Star Trek is probably one of the crazier examples, in that I started with the original series and watched all the way through till the Voyager. Good grief! I can't talk this morning. My brain, it's all scrambled with eggs and bacon. I haven't had breakfast yet either, apparently. I've got it on the brain. Oh, excuse me. I'm choking on a... I was going to say sausage, but then I realized that there could be jokes for some people. So no, I'm choking on a biscuit. Sausage and biscuits. That can't be taken out of context. Don't think. It probably can, but maybe not. What was I saying? I need food. I'm hungry. Man. This is why breakfast is the most important meal of the day, guys. It's because your brain, it doesn't start until it's been fed. What was I saying? Live stream tonight, I think is the summary. So watch it, be there, or be squared. Oh yeah, it's talking about can't watch stuff out of order. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, that sums up that. Watch the whole Star Trek thing. I binged on it for like in 4 months. I started watching Enterprise, but I don't know. I wasn't enjoying it as well as the others, and it was probably because I was binging out too much. Binging has nothing to do with the 80s movie about the dog. Oh, ow. Apparently, I needed to take my morning sneeze too. Wish I had a. I know some folks have a. They can turn their microphone off. Wish I had such technology. I probably need to eventually invest in a better microphone. But I seem to get pretty well quality out of the my webcam microphone. It definitely seems to be better than the desktop microphone that I was using to begin with, that I bought from Office Max for like $10, $15 back about 6 years ago. Got a good bit of mileage out of that one though. Wasn't the worst sounding thing ever. I guess there's always room for improvement, but probably want to see about possibly getting a computer, new computer before worrying about a microphone. Anyway, I completely have not hit any of the topics I really wanted to talk about. Man, have I really been talking that much about the live stream and other stuff that's semi-unrelated to the live stream? How did I take damage? Did that freeze on me on the way down? Nature. Take that, nature. She set a booby trap. Yeah, I was going to start talking about it earlier, but wanted to hit the live stream part towards the beginning. It sounds like Dinnerbone and the guys at Mojang are working on 1.9. So that's pretty interesting. I don't know when they're going to start having snapshots come out, but looking forward to seeing what it is. Sounds like there's definitely something to do with the Wither. Did I talk about this in the last video? I remember mentioning the Wither. I honestly can't remember. But it sounds like from a tweet that he did, when was it? Yesterday or day before? He said something that it's for the players or against him. So maybe it's this update is to make things more hostile, which could be very entertaining. I know one of the more tense moments of it ever had is fighting the dragon in single player in UHC mode. That was pretty freaking tense. I'm pretty shocked that I beat it, to be honest. But that was fun. So since he's dealing with the Wither, it don't seem like it's a new boss, which I guess really does make sense because though I haven't really dealt with it too much. Tonic, he's the expert on them, but the water temples with the Elder Guardians, those seem like boss material, so it would make sense not to want to introduce new bosses back to back. But I don't know what he could be doing with the Wither, though. Whether he's making it more difficult, maybe making an advanced Wither, or something. Maybe Maybe the Wither's dad. It's a Wither dad. Far more powerful than the regular Wither. Wither dad. That's kind of strange. I I don't know if Withers have daddies. It'd be okay. That's good. It'd be funny if you're fighting a Wither and suddenly a much bigger Wither showed up and starts saying, "Son, I told you to go to your room. So go to your room now." He's like, "Okay, Dad," and walks off and just floats off away from the fight while you're fighting them. Yeah, that would be weird. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I was thinking about it earlier. One cool thing uh, that I think would be nice would be maybe some random events that could happen inside of Minecraft beyond just the weather, storms, and uh, I guess maybe in a way you could count the randomly uh, the structures as events, but I wouldn't really consider that those events. Maybe like desert temples might have like mummy guardians or something, but not all of them. Like maybe one out of every 10 would uh, would have like a guardian, a mummy guardian, and then so you don't know until you open the chest, you know, whether or not you're going to get attacked by the guardian of the temple. That'd be kind of cool. Also, it'd be kind of cool if maybe the some of the in maybe the extreme hills biomes, if they were like dragon roosts, because the dragon is kind of the odd one out as far as bosses go in the game. Uh, there's only one of them. You can spawn the Wither as many times as you wish, you know, as long as you get the skulls for it in the sand, and you can find multiple water temples and fight them as many times as you want. But the dragon, oh, I do still have a bed. They made an extra one. I don't know. The dragon, you fight the dragon once, and you're done. No more dragon. Let me get a quick sip. So yeah, the dragon is just a one-time thing for good, which is the definition of a one-time event. But it'd be cool if there were, like I said, dragon roosts at towards the top of like extreme hills biomes. Not all of them. They could spawn like I guess just like the structures, you know, the desert temples. You know, it'd be random. Not all deserts have them, and not all uh, not valleys, not clearings. Well, there's savannas. Plains! That's the word I'm trying to think of. Plains. Not all plains or savannas have villages, so they can be just like that. Oh, jungles. Yeah, that's right. They have, sometimes they have temples too. But yeah, and then there'd be a chance, you know, there'd be a chance of a dragon spawning near it. Maybe once every. It wouldn't be fun to do it all the time, but maybe once every 5 hours or so. So if you build your house in the extreme hills near a dragon roost, you'd have to be prepared for random dragon attacks. It's like you're just out there being like, la 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 la. Oh Oh, dragon time. Be kind of cool, I think, to just have to worry about random dragon attacks. Maybe build in, stuff like that for the different biomes. That would make this series pretty exciting later on down the line. Once we got to that part of it. Oh, okay. Heard something out. Heard something. But yeah, that would be pretty cool, I think. I'm saying cool a lot, I noticed. Why am I saying cool a lot this morning? Well, it's kind of chilly this morning. Don't know how cold it got, but maybe it seeped into my brain and I'm saying cool a lot more than I should be. So I do apologize for that. I'll have to try to figure out some way to work the snapshots in whenever they happen, because I don't want to mess with them. Like I've said before, we're going to be starting the server back up, and I don't know if we really want to be dealing with the snapshots or not. We had some trouble with them. If you haven't ever messed with the snapshots, sometimes there can be unexpected consequences. Ow. Quit falling, Shook. There can be unexpected consequences that you expectedly don't expect, since that's the definition of the word. I know there was one time on the server where we updated it, and I checked it and everything appeared to be working fine. I was on my mushroom biome and I logged in. Everything seemed to be okay with that one, and then Biz messaged folks on Skype saying something about the game kept crashing. And so I logged in. I was like, the game's fine. And then I went to spawn and game crash. Apparently had to do with picture frames. Or item frames, I should say. So there was one of the snapshots that was seriously buggy. I think they fixed it within a day, but yeah, item frames were screwed up. And there was a whole bunch of item frames around. So it's always something to have to consider. Also, it being on a server, it's a bit more risky, I guess you could say, because the snapshot messes something up that's really hard to fix. It sets it doesn't just set you back. It sets everybody back. So yeah, we had a problem with that. I don't know if it was a snapshot issue or if it was a server side issue with the server folks, but a lot of our chunks got corrupted at one point, and me and Tonic had to go and figure out exactly which chunks are, which saved chunks were which, and had to delete and replace them with a backup and crazy stuff like that. So that wasn't exactly a fun thing to do. It could have been a snapshot issue. I'm really. That's something I'm still not exactly sure of on that. But it's something to definitely consider. I'm guessing if we do mess with the snapshots, we'll want to try to go with only the stablest versions. I know some on the 1.8 I was going by what the Mindcrack guys were doing, because they knew which versions were stable, but I don't really keep up with them that much anymore. Not with the server itself anyway, so I wouldn't exactly know which ones to trust per se. Anyway, I think we've made good progress today. If any of the Mojanksters are watching and want to take some of the ideas that I gave out, that's cool. Just make sure to take a clip of the point that that I was talking about. That way, if way in the future I get attacked and killed by a dragon in the middle of nowhere, and I swear and say, I want to kick the butt of whoever thought of this. You know, I would like you to play that clip and show, oh, it was me, so I could so I could go and kick my own butt. Fascinating. It's a Tetris block with coal in it. Well, this is a good spires. Crazy terrain. The terrain is pretty crazy in the beta version. I do like it. Anyway, like I said, gonna go ahead and end it here. I do sincerely hope you guys enjoyed. Ooh, let's see the progress. Ooh, we're gonna hit 50,000 on the next episode, I bet. So yeah, live stream tonight. Oh, and I was gonna tell you, Friday night or Saturday, the Real Long Walk stream. I'm gonna be walking live on your computer. So look forward to that, if you so wish, and I will see you guys in the next one. Farewell.